Hey, Ridgeway kids and families, welcome back to another awesome opportunity to explore God's Word today. Now, today we're going to continue our theme of kindness in this idea of showing others that they're valuable and how you treat them. And this is big. We see this in our verse, which says, "You are God's chosen people. You are holy and dearly loved. So put on tender mercy and kindness as if they were your clothes. Don't be proud. Be gentle and patient." This says that in Colossians 3:12. And this is big. When you put on kindness like clothes, it's like you're living with it every day. You get to live with kindness. And we see this in the past couple weeks. In the first week, we see why we should be kind and that God was kind to us first. So we have the opportunity to be kind to other people. In the second week, we saw the example of Ruth and Boaz being kind to their family and to their friends, and why that matters. That kindness costs something. Whether it's our comfort or our time or our relationships, whatever it is, kindness costs something, but in the long run, it matters. And that's big. This week, we're going to talk about the amount we should be kind. How kind should we be? Should we be kind, like sometimes just a little bit, or should we be kind a big bit every so often? How kind should we be? I realize that kind of looks like Pac-Man, if you know what Pac-Man is, but we're not going to play Pac-Man right now. Kindness, how much we should be kind. Jesus talks about this in Matthew 5:41 when he's on top of a mountain and teaching everybody. He says, if somebody forces you to go 1 mile, instead of just going 1 mile, go 2 miles. Not just the 1 mile, go the 2 miles. And now, you might be wondering, what do you mean by this? What did Jesus mean by this? Jewish people would know what this meant. What Jesus meant, and during this time, the Roman people ruled over the Jewish people. So whenever a Roman soldier was tired, they could say to any Jewish person, carry my stuff for 1 mile. And that was the law. That was the rule they had to follow. And it wasn't good. But what Jesus said is, instead of doing what you have to do something you get to do instead. Carry it another mile. Now, this lesson isn't just limited to just going another mile. Jesus is talking about showing this get to kind of mentality, this get to attitude. It's not easy to do the get to attitude. Think about the different chores or different jobs you might have. You might have to clean the bathroom. You might have to clean your room. How can you get to clean your room rather than have to clean your room? How can you get to do a job that you have to do? Maybe you have a pet and you have to go clean up the poop outside. That's never fun. I've had dogs and cats in my life. It's never fun to clean the poop. But can you get to do it rather than have to do it? That's not easy. I saw this example the other day where I asked a lot of kids who had made a mess in a room to clean the room, and a lot of people complained because they thought it wasn't their mess. They cleaned what they thought they had to do, and then they stopped. But I saw one kid who had made none of the mess, not a single bit, didn't complain once, and she went the extra mile and cleaned everything in the room by herself. Because she got to. She wanted to take care of her friends before herself. That is extra mile kindness. That is radical kindness. And that just melted my heart, because I just thought, this kid loves her friends so much that she took the time to take care of them. So my challenge to you is, what is one way you could show extra mile kindness this week? It's not easy to do. Maybe you know that your parents might want you to clean your room, or you might know that there's something that needs to be done that you can do before you're asked to have to do it. What can you do this week to show extra mile kindness? It's not just your room. It could be any number of things, whether it's for your parents or your friends or your brothers or sisters. How can you show kindness that goes that extra mile? That's what I want to challenge you with. I want you to know that I love you guys and I'm praying for you, and I will see you on Sunday. Take care. Bye.